Show off. This one for my real good gal them. Yeah. Glow up. Show off.
Hi, soul family. We back with another video with JaiyaFiyah. Period. And today we switching it up. I don't know if I'm gonna put this on a sweet tea show. I think I'm gonna just put this as like a regular video. Yeah, put this at a regular video. But today we're doing a Q&A. I didn't ask people to ask me questions. I just see something on TikTok and I was like, these some good questions. Let me answer them. Simple. So, let's get into it. Okay, hold on. Nothing falling. Okay, so the first question is, what's more important, forgiveness or acceptance? I'm not gonna lie, this one is a little tough because okay, so hear me out. I feel like acceptance might be more important than forgiveness because you could always forgive something. Like, I don't know, if somebody push you the wrong way, you just say, I forgive you, but you don't really like accept the fact. You just saying I forgive you, right? But I feel like acceptance is a different type of level because you're accepting the fact that, okay, it happened and you move on. Because it's hard to accept something. Damn, I don't know. Okay. I don't know, because I feel like in order to forgive, you have to accept the fact that somebody did something. So for me, it kind of goes like hand in hand. Can I leave it at that? I feel like I should leave it at that. Like, it kind of go hand in hand. There's no, because if you forgive somebody, it's like, okay, I accept that you did this to me, so I have to forgive you. Let me know what you guys think. The next question is, what did you learn a little too late? What did I learn a little too late? I guess hanging around bad company. Like, especially in college, I feel like if I would have changed the people I was with in college, I would have had a more successful college experience. So that's something I learned a little too late, because by the time I recognized, like, oh my gosh, I'm around the wrong people, I was already failing in college. So yeah, that's something I learned a little too late. But then again, everything happened for a reason. So what's your deepest regret in life? Honestly, I'm a firm believer that everything happened for a reason. So I don't really regret nothing. Yeah, I don't regret nothing because everything happens for a reason. So if it was something that is like, oh my gosh, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Or actually, I regret spending a lot of money. Yeah. I could have saved it, put it to the side, but I spent it. That's something I regret. But like I said, everything happened for a reason, because it's supposed to teach me in the long run to save. Next time I'll save. You know what I'm saying? But what is something that you need to accept or let go? I need to let go of expectations of people. People are not going to do what you expect of them, if I said that correctly. Like, you could expect so much out of a person, but at the end of the day, they're their own person. They have their own lives. You might not be in a ranking as you think you are in their lives, so they ain't gonna do what you expect them to do. And that's what I need to let go of, is, expecting stuff out of people. And not saying that, like, you know, I'm expecting this person to do this, like, entitlement. Nah, it's like expecting somebody to do good by me, expecting somebody to not me over, expecting somebody not to, you know, do me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But life is life. People are gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day, so that just gives me more of a reason to do what I want to do at the end of the day. Yeah. And that's goes for it, because it says accept too. So yeah, like I have to accept, or just like trust that somebody's gonna be who they are at the end of the day. I have to accept that. Whatever you show me is who you are at the end of the day, and I just have to accept that. I'm not expecting nothing. What comes easy to others and not for you? Patience. Patience. That's a big one. Me, like I say I'm gonna work on my patience, but it's been years and I'm still like, I don't know, right? Patience. Patience. A lot of people don't have patience. A lot of people do have patience. But I need patience, yeah. Cause me, like I don't like waiting on people. If something happened, I want it to go right away. You know what I'm saying? But I realize I have to have patience, because if you don't have patience, but you also want to believe in divine timing, it just don't work out that way. So I had to just put down my ego, have patience, and believe in divine timing, and whatever happens, happens, right? Yeah. Okay. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater? Okay. let me go into details with this one. No. And I say no because honestly, it depends on the reason why you're cheating in the first place. Some people cheat because they can't express that they're unhappy in a relationship, which that's something you should work on. But in that scenario, and like you're just unhappy in a relationship and somebody comes along and they do whatever, and your partner's not doing that, and then you end up slipping into temptation, and you end up cheating. In that scenario, okay, no, you're not always going to be a cheater. It was like by accident, not by accident, but by accident. But if you just willingly out here just in everybody and just giving into temptation all the time, then yeah, you will always stay a cheater unless you choose to grow. People do grow. So in total, my answer is no. You're not always a cheater. Just make good decisions and don't give in to temptation. How did your first heartbreak change you? I ain't gonna lie. When I first got heartbroken, I was sad. Like, I was crying. And after that, my trust was so low. Like, my trust was already here. And then I was able to trust him all the way. And then it just... So then, after my heartbreak, I just turned cold. Like, you know, in is it Vampire Diaries? I think so. One of them vampire shows, and you know how like they turn off their heart and they become cold. That's how I was, and I was just like, niggas, da 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 da. But then, what the confusing part was, like, I was still in the process of healing, but when it came to relationships, I was like, niggas, right? Yeah. But it's, I don't know, like, okay. My first heartbreak, it encouraged me to go on my spiritual journey and start healing. But I also turned off my heart towards towards relationships and stuff like that. So I was a little cold-hearted. I don't know how to explain it. Because me, I'm the type of person is like, I get very attached to stuff, but I also get very avoidant. So honestly, it was just whatever I felt like being that day. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. What song breaks your heart every time you hear it? Breaks my heart? I wouldn't say break my heart, but like emotional. The Climb by Miley Cyrus. From like small, I was crying to that song, and I don't even know why I was crying. But now I get older and I understand the lyrics and what she was saying, I still began emotional to it. So I think that's the number one. I can't think of anything else. Some Adele song too, because you know, she be, you know. But I say The Climb by Miley Cyrus. Have you told anyone you love them without meaning it? Some people might come for me, but yes I have, because this ain't a good excuse at all, but you know what I'm saying. I struggle with boundaries and people pleasing, and I think those two played a part in why I said it back without meaning it. But I didn't feel it at that moment. But as we start to, go on into the relationship, my love started to grow. So it became true at one point. But in the beginning, it was said and I didn't mean it in the beginning. Like I said, people pleasing and lack of boundaries, but that's not me no more. So if you say it to me and you don't hear me say it back, I'm not people pleasing no more. I got boundaries. That seems so wrong. Maybe that was a little toxic. No, yeah, that probably was toxic, but like I said, it is what it is at this point. Have you ever felt a temptation to cheat in a relationship? Temptation, yes. Did I ever do it? No. Why was I tempted? Because the relationship was strained at that point. I wasn't happy anymore. And, I had a situation where somebody was coming along and blah, 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 blah. It was temptation. But like I said, I didn't do it. And then, I just broke things off after. But, I mean, yeah. That's the old me, though. The new me, I'm gonna explain myself and not give in to temptation. And if I ever felt like my relationship is straining again, I'm gonna just talk to the person instead of putting myself in that predicament again. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That was my honest opinion. And if you want to answer the questions for yourself, leave a comment down below. But yeah, that was my honest opinion. So if you want to come for me, cool. That's cool. But I said what I said. Yeah. Let's see you in the next video.